Greetings ladies and gentlemen, Wesley here with another Fallout 4 video, and hopefully this one will help you. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get the nuka quantum weaponized squirt gun, and I'm going to talk about a little brief monologue. So with that being said, we're going to jump into it. So this method that I'm going to show you, it involves a little exploit of the game, which I purposely waited till all of the DLCs were out so that this wouldn't probably be patched. But for all the people that are concerned with cheating, I don't think this is necessarily cheating, because this is something clearly Bethesda wanted to leave in the game for you to be able to do this. And my point that I'm going to show you is, like, if you do this, this is just something that's not related, but it's just something that they left in the game, they never did remove. But this is the method that you can walk on walls, and as you can see, wait a minute, yes, see, they never patched it. So this is where I believe it's something similar to that. Clearly, if they did not want you to be able to do this, they would have patched it so that you couldn't do this. But with that being said, I'm going to show you how to do it. See, what's going on is that if you want to get the weaponized squirt gun, you have to turn the power on. And you might be like me, I don't really want to complete this quest because I want to keep Portergage as a follower, and I don't want to destroy my settlements with the raiders. So if you like that, then what do? And the only other way to get this, if you're on console, is to complete the quest. Now if you're on PC, it's not an issue because you can do the console commands and pretty much spawn whatever you want. With that being said, I'm going to show you what you need to do. In order for this to work, you're going to need a follower. And I have old Longfellow here with me, and he needs to be wearing power armor. So both of you need to wear power armor. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just sit here by the door, and you're going to keep your weapon, and you're going to want to spin around like this. Okay, now we're in, just like that. So, I take care of these tourists up here. They're gonna really murder you if you don't take care of them. So, make sure you're reasonably prepared. Alright, so the first part of that's done. We're actually in.
Just gonna slow you down.
And there's a couple of little loot in here. There's a 10mm pistol, some ammo for your shotgun, and ammo for the Gauss rifle. Now, I guess what you find in here may be different depending on what perks you have, but since I have the perks that allow you to scrounge a lot of different ammo and caps, I've always find something anytime that I actually go to any of the containers. So, as you can see, old Longfellow's still out there, but not to worry, because whenever you go in the elevator anywhere, he's actually going to come with you. So we're going to wait right here. And here's old Longfellow. So now we're in, and we can explore this place a little bit. You can go in this door right here and explore the different rooms and find out what kind of happened in here. There's a little bit of lore in here. I'm just gonna shut up and let it and play these recordings so you can get a feel of it for yourself.
So, Rex, what did Dr. Levitt say? It was like we expected. She won't be joining Project Cobalt.
Didn't you tell her how important this is to the country? I mean, if she hasn't noticed, we are at war.
I didn't even get that far in the conversation. She still thinks all we're doing here is making soda, for God's sakes. It's a shame, too, because she's the best organic chemist we have. I guess we'll just have to rely on Dr. Medford from now on.
Wait, she's leaving? She's gonna walk away from all of this?
She's not only walking away from her job here, she's blacklisting herself from our industry entirely. When I told her...
Damn. Remind me never to get on Radburton's bad side.
So there's a couple of things. This is a skeleton of one of these workers that we just heard about. And you go up here, here's another holotape if you want to continue trying to find out what went on in this place. So I'll play that for you.
You wanted to talk, so talk.
Don't take that tone with me, Rex. You know exactly why I'm pulling you aside. You told Brad Burton our team would work on Project Cobalt without asking the rest of us first.
I don't have to consult with any of you first. I'm the lead beveragier, remember? There's a reason JC put me in charge, you know. He trusts me to make the hard decisions and make them quickly.
Are you even listening to yourself? JC? What, are the two of you best buddies now? When you talk like that, I picture you in a crushed velvet jacket, swirling a snifter of brandy in one hand and a cigar in the other. What the hell happened to you, Rex? I used to look up to you, and now you want us to jump into bed with the U.S. Army. I joined this team to bring joy to the world, not to create weapons of mass destruction.
You know what, Kate? I expected more out of you. I really thought you'd jump at the chance to stop fooling around.
Go to hell, Rex. You'll have my resignation by the end of the month.
So we basically got interaction between Rex and Kate. And I'm going to show you the other stuff in here. So let's go to the other rooms. I'm just playing you the audio so you're aware of what's in here. So whenever you come to this place, you can either decide to get everything or leave it here. It's really up to you. But because of the difficulty sometimes getting in this place, if you haven't turned the power on, I suggest that you just explore everything and take everything out. That way you won't miss anything and have to come back in here. Okay, there's another door right here, which basically goes back to this irradiated room here where they have, I guess this is where they make their radioactive isotope. You can go this way. It's not really anything in here, but it's a terminal that you can go to and read.
There we go. Got away with machines, have you?
And this other little area you can explore in here. Only reason why I'm showing you all this stuff just so that you know it's here and you're aware of it. I didn't bother with going all of this stuff before because I was only concerned with getting the pistol, so I didn't go through all this, but control. Oh, might as well pump out this irradiated coal out of here. What's the harm in that? Systems access. Mess sprayer. Okay. I want me to cut those things on. And user log. And you can read through their logs. Okay, so that's pretty much it. This is a little lore here. You can go through the trouble of reading it all to see what's going on. I didn't bother with that, but you can. And there's this little other area you can explore up here. Kind of see what's going on here. This is another part of the plant that was previously unexplorable. And it helps to have some right away, because like me, I'm completely out of my armor. So let me do a little right away so I don't die in this place. And I'm going to hit a stim pack. That's better. Headed back to the other area here. Let's just get out of this irradiated muck. But that's pretty much all in there, so I just showed you that, so you can decide whether you want to do some more exploring in the place or not. You can explore a terminal here. It has a little more stuff what's going on. This place is more lore. It's just telling you what's going on in this place. And you just read their notes. I'm not gonna bother with that right now, but I'll leave it where you can read it. That way you won't have to do it if you don't want to when you actually come in here. Okay, so back to what's going on here. You have to be careful because there's a lot of radiation right there. And you can go here, open this door. And it was another audio tape, I believe, if I can find out what happened to it. Can't remember where those audio tapes were. Where are you? Here we go.
I don't care if Bradberton made you the Pope. You're not telling me what to do anymore. We've been stuck down here for weeks. There's no Bradberton anymore. There's no Nuka World anymore. No nothing anymore. Don't you get it, Rex? We're done. Humanity's done. We might be all that's left. And you want to continue working on this bullshit project?
Why don't you wake up, Kate? You don't know what's going on out there. There could be Chinese soldiers right above us and we'd never know. Project Cobalt could be the thing that saves us. Saves America. We have to keep working.
I wish the two of you would stop fighting. We need to keep level heads if we're going to survive. Look, Kate, maybe Rex is right. Maybe if we concentrate on our work, it'll take our mind off of things for a while. None of us want to end up like Dr. Medford.
Look, I don't deny it's a shame what happened to Dr. Medford, but at least he kept his mind on his work. The fact of the matter is, he lost it. He was weak. He let his emotions take over. I don't want to see the same thing happen to you.
You're crazy. At first, I thought you were just driven, but I was wrong. You're absolutely crazy. Why don't you pull out some of your secret recordings you've been making of us? You know, the ones you think we don't know about? Play them back and listen to yourself over the last few weeks. Listen to how goddamn insane you sound. Well, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with you, and I'm done hiding down here, waiting until you snap.
Get away from the door controls, Kate. I'm not kidding.
A gun? So what are you gonna do? You going to shoot me now? Is that what this has come to? I said this to you a few months ago, and I'll say it again. Go to hell, Rex, and goodbye.
Oh my God! You shot her. She's gone.
I had to do it, Kevin. She left me no choice. Now let's take care of this mess and get back to work.
So, it's like Kate pushed Rex a little too far. Here's the tickets, and here's another recording.
This is your last chance, Kate. I could still convince JC to keep you here if you just agree to join Project Cobalt.
First of all, I'm not Kate to you. Not anymore. And second of all, no thanks. I'm done being your lab rat. I already have my things packed, and I'll be out of here by tomorrow. So until then, why don't you just stay out of my way?
Come on, Dr. Levitt, be reasonable. After the U.S. wins this war, I'm sure they'll close Project Cobalt, and and we can get back to making people happy. You're one of the most talented scientists I've ever had the pleasure of working with, and I really hate to see you go.
I'm with Dr. Bennell. I mean, it's just not going to be the same without you here.
I appreciate what you're both saying, but my mind's made up. Brad Burton might own half of Massachusetts, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let him own me. And if you two were smart, you'd both get out of here.
What the hell is that alarm? What's that noise?
Oh my God, it's happening. How could it be happening now? I thought we were winning this war. Have they launched missiles at us? Damn it, I wish we could see what was going on outside.
Oh my God. The door just sealed. We're stuck down here.
What are you talking about? There's no way out?
It's a built-in safety precaution. Brad Burton must have hit the panic button in his office. It seals all the high-security areas up tight. His vault, our lab, the power plant's control center. All of it. We have to face facts. We might be down here for a long time.
Well, Rex, looks like you got what you wanted.
Which leads me to wonder, what was Kate's deal? I mean, if you're still down here, what do you think she's gonna do? There's nowhere to go. If you ever find yourself in this situation, just play it cool till at least you can get out of there. Don't, look, I'm getting my stuff and leave. Where are you going?
Let me lighten your load.
It was a nuclear holocaust. But anyway, here's what we came here for, and I'm going to show you what it is. You get a thirst zapper.
Hell yeah.
You get a tablet on Project Cobalt. And it's just more lore, but it tells you a little bit about it. And then the Project Cobalt schematics, which is really what we want.
Yes.
And we get a couple of nuka grenades and some nuka quantum. Basically what this is telling you how to make the weaponized quantum. I think Kate was extremely stupid to always say, oh, I want to do this. Never ever play your hand. Just play it cool. And just keep it going until you can find a way to get out of there. But since she didn't, she lost her head. That must have been Kate we saw back up the stairs without a head. At any rate, it's time to go. So, we pretty much went through all the different loot in this place and went through all the lore. So, now that that's over with, we're going to get out of here. And this is where your follower comes into place with their power armor. So let's... Now, the actual suit of power armor that I had Longfellow here was wearing is just one of my old junky ones that I stole from the gunners, and that's what I recommend you use. Something that's nothing good, because whatever you try to bring in here, this one here, you're gonna permanently...
Hauling all that gear around is just gonna slow you down.
We got our old Longfellow here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna trade places. So,
Hey.
Yeah. Just say what you need and it's as good as done.
all right, exit your
I
power.
need you to get out of your power armor.
Will do.
So now I'm gonna put me a fusion core in here. Okay. Now back again like we were doing before. You just have to keep trying till you get out of this place. See, since this location isn't outside like the other one is, it's not as easy to get out of it. You know what? This might be a rare stroke of luck here. I actually don't know if I can actually. Let's see if that works. This actually might work here. Let me try this. Hold on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we got.
Hey, what's eating? I can do that. Can't do it, Captain. No way to get there.
Well, actually, this doesn't matter here. Let's see if I can actually enter this power armor. Nope. It won't allow me to do it. So don't try this if you actually see this and but not to worry.
Hey, make it quick, will you?
If you do this,
Right.
just have him enter that power armor. Shouldn't take you that long to get in that long fella. I mean, he gets in my armor, and I get back in this one.
And the girls are so pretty. I first set my eyes on sweet Molly.
All right, let's try this again. And yes, I believe I'm out, just like that. And that's how it's done. Now, most of the time you can just come back and loot it but this armor, see, if I hadn't moved the armor before the way it was before, I could have just looted this one, but that's why I say just make sure you get your crappy armor. And just like that. Now old Longfellow's in my armor. For some reason he cannot wear the power armor helmet. I don't know.
Heads up.
Go on.
Hi.
New orders, Captain?
I need you to get out of your power armor.
Will do.
Heads up.
Go on.
And now after all that's done, we have the weaponized quantum, and also we have squirt gun. So now all we have to do is just find a workbench and make us some weaponized quantum. We can go have some fun with this stuff. Thirst zapper. I actually have 3 of them. So what you're gonna want to do now is you're gonna want to leave this place. And the first time I recorded this, I had to completely record all this all over again because my audio was horribly messed up. So I had to redo all my audio. But okay, not to worry. Let's go to the Commonwealth. And I absolutely love Nuka World. Now let's go find us a workbench. Let's make us some weaponized quantum. So I happen to have one right here, handy. Let's do it.
Laser rifle with my power armor. Let me light your load.
Now let's go to the.
Count on me.
I believe it's this one we need to go to. Yep. And let's make some. Now when you come here, you'll see it says thirst zapper. Before, if you would have came here and did that, it wouldn't be here. But now since we found it, we have it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the thirst zapper. We're gonna make quantum ammo. We also can make some quantum grenades now as well. And in order to make the grenades, you need science and demolition expert anyway, because that makes any explosion, not explosive, any explosive weapons that you use or explosion far more powerful than they would normally be. Okay?
Anybody need help with anything?
Now that's
The
done.
Brotherhood behind us will never fall.
We need to convert the squirt gun into an actual one that can fire the quantum. So let's do that. And now we can go and pick the quantum.
There's nothing better than
That's the one we want. Alright. Now let's go test this baby out. But first, let me get rid of some of this junk I'm carrying around because, yeah, I'm not gonna even worry with it because that's too much weight. right now. Just gonna show you what I have. Let's go put a fresh fusion core in here.
Some of the best technology made.
Alright, we're gonna go somewhere where we can actually test our metal against some dangerous enemies. So we're gonna go here to the glowing sea. Yeah.
And had to offer.
And this nuka quantum squirt gun, it's pretty much a wonder weapon. Now, one interesting sidebar is that over here, there's actually an area where a lot of ghouls are in this church. And one more thing is that there's actually a legendary enemy in here where that you can use him to really farm out some legendary weapons if you want to. Since you discovered this location, you know what you want. But okay, he's actually being alerted to the ghouls. I was wondering who old Longfellow was panic about, but it's actually these ghouls, which is okay. So. This is actually a fun weapon to have.
What a mistake you made.
It's actually a fun weapon to have.
You ain't got a hope in hell.
Let's see here. I want to show you one of these quantum grenades. Which is fairly strong. I mean, this is a pretty much a wonder weapon. It's almost one shot, one kill weapon.
I'll be drinking a toast to your corpse. Escape.
Yeah, gotcha. me go in here and actually use a couple of more of these chems. Some medics. Get out of here. Eat that. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done. Let's see what he has for me now. You know what? I have been looking for the explosive 10mm pistol. Now, this is just a previous save, and with my luck, this will be the explosive 10. Nope. I'm glad it's not what I was looking for. Yep, well. That's pretty much it. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please favorite, like, subscribe, and leave a comment below if it helps you. Just let me know what you think of it, and hopefully you enjoyed it. So, this is Wesley from Power Armor Division, and I will see you next time.